Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over Tribes of Midgard. I have a little over 500 hours in this game. I love this game to death. Today we're going to be showing you how to do a solo saga mode with the new Tribes of Midgard Season 3. And by far, this is by far the best starting ruin that I personally think is the best. For your starter kit, you're going to want to be able to use the Builder Starter Kit. Why? Is because it literally gives you 10 stone, 10 wart iron, and 10 wooden boards. And the reason why is this is one of the the best rune the best starter kit you can get is because you get 30 pieces of stuff right away as soon as you begin, which means you can get your quarry up as early as day one. Within 5 minutes of the game time, you can get your quarry up, and that's going to be very vital for later stages in the game. Now, if you're trying to do other things, it may not be the best starter kit. But I personally believe this is a top tier gold starter kit. So in order for you to actually get cupboard or start making that stuff, you need to be able to get one of your villagers to level 3 to do it. And on top of that, you need a lot of wood, and you need a lot of wood and branches just to make the wooden boards, and vice versa for stone and wart iron. You need a lot of that material just to even make one of them. So it kind of speeds up the process and expedites the process. But other than that, let's get on with the game. All right, so the first thing first you're gonna want to do is use your little ultimate. Doesn't matter which one you pick, you can do them all in any order you want, but however, it won't show up on the left. Now, you're going to want to use your kicks to get some of these rocks, depending on what weapon you want. I prefer right off the rip. I personally think that you should go for the spear because it saves you a little bit more time, and you can always get the axe later. But if you're looking to get the axe, you're going to need a couple of stone. And this is exactly why. You can get that up pretty much immediately. All you only need is 2 wooden boards, which is pretty easy to get. Grab some branches. Alright, so you know what? We can't find that, so let's just grab some wood. If you can find 2 and 1 close together, you can get a lot of you can get some good stuff. Well, to get armor, the next thing. So you need iron or stone, which we don't have either. So we do have enough for that, but I'd rather use the spear than the bow. I used to use the bow right off the rip. But let's go do the camp to the south, actually. There's a camp to the south, too. So let's go do the camp real quick. And the first thing you're going to want to look for, you're going to want to try to get, is look for the swamps. Oh, wow. 2 runes. That is a very lucky drop right off the rip. And this is by choice, but I like to use the seer because you get to heal and attack at the same time without really worrying about too much. And that's another thing you're going to want to look for, a barricade. As soon as you find a barricade, you'll be able to get your quarry up. 1 barricade usually means you get around 2. You should be able to get 2 wood. Sometimes you get 1 if you get really unlucky. Now that the quarry is built, we have no longer need for a lot of stone and wood. Let's do some camps along the way. We're looking for the swamp. The next thing is step 2. You're going to want to look for the swamp. If you don't find the swamp by day 3, then you really need to really adjust. Unless that's not a weapon that you're trying to go for. You can avoid a lot of these small enemies instead. Your main job is to look for a swamp. I recommend the Raider's Axe as well. That's a really good one. Aha. Okay, we found the swamp. Also found a nice beach. That's a nice low-level beach. Now that we have that, now we can go get some silver. Now that we're getting some silver, we can go increase our weapons and our tools to get better equipment. You can out-heal most of the damage with Seer. This is why the reason why I like Seer is because you can out-heal a lot of it. The second night. All right, so now we can get some better tools. We can get some really good tools now. Now we have some really good tools. Now we can actually go and farm at night here. You're going to want to farm at night a little bit. Now that we can get a really good axe, let's head back and get our axe. Alright, so you can either get the axe or you can get the hammer. I prefer the axe simply because it's easier to get and it requires a lot less minerals or material to get it. So I get the axe, and you can swing a lot faster, and there's a little bit of range on it too, and you can heal. Now that we have our axe, we're going to want the level 2 axe. In order to get the level 2 axe, which is actually pretty decent, you need werewolf fangs, which you can also get. The werewolf fangs, you can get them in the forest, or you can also get them in the desert. But right now, the Jolton is a little closer, so let's go kill the Jolton. Might be. Let me see if I can out-heal the damage. Yeah. Alright, now that we're going to be farming the desert for some armor. This is the armor that we're going to be going for. The armor that we're going to be going for this first battle is going to be these. So this is actually pretty easy to get. Yarn, garnet, and amber are really fairly easy to get. You can get that in the desert, or amber, sorry. You kill them. I recommend killing the Dahakus, I think they're called, for some amber. Get some garnet with these guys. Get some garnet. Now that we got that, now we're gonna have to find some yarn. All right, now that we farmed enough for the amber and the garnet, we need to go to get some yarn. So in order to get yarn, you have to get spun yarn or yarn. You can get that by low-level mobs over here. Some yarn, grab some amethyst on the way so we can get our next tools, which we don't really need this next set of tools, but it's always good to have. Okay, now that we have a bunch of yarn, we can actually go and probably make the full set. I think you need around 30 to 35 yarn in order to make the full set. Ooh, we need 2 more garnets. Can we find 2 more garnets? Now that we have the fire set, now we are resistant to hardcore fire. Now next we have to go to those. See, you don't really have to defend any night really at first. Because let's be honest, it doesn't really require much. I need 10. So here you want to go on these raids, these glacier peaks, because you're going to need about 10 most prices. Now that the portal is open, we enter. Now you just gotta follow the steps. These guys, you gotta kill these guys. Let's go kill the Jolton real quick. Alright, now we can go kill the ancient. Hopefully I don't die. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you beat it solo in under about an hour. A new season, under an hour. If you liked the video, please hit subscribe. Please subscribe for more videos. If you want to see more Tribes of Midgard, if you want any tips or tricks, yeah, let me know down in the comments down below. But yeah, that's how you do that. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button.